Good morning, traders. My name is Michael Sabo with RJO Futures here on Monday morning, June 11th, bringing you some opening commentary here in the energy markets. As many as you know, I like to focus in on the crude oil here, but I do cover and actively help clients in all the energy markets. Let's take a look at that July crude oil here. Currently trading around 83.70. We're off right now about 40 cents here, but we did hit a high here on the overnight of around just over 86.5 there. So impressive move there on the overnight. The Brent's 99.11, off about 40 cents, running a little over a $15 spread here between the Brent WTI. For those of you that like to trade that spread, give me a call. I see some interesting opportunities developing there. Nat gas off right now. We're trading around 223.80. Let's take a look at the RBOB and the heat. RBOB 268.55. It's about unchanged here. While we got the heat off there about 50 cents there at around 266.79. So we started off on a much firmer tone here on the overnight, mainly on good data news basically coming out of Spain here. We're seeing an injection there of about $125 billion to aid their ailing banks. And of course, they're viewing that as good news, basically kind of a stimulus package there to help bail out their banks there. Disappointing economic data, though, coming out of China. And since we've seen the opening here, the U.S. markets here, we've seen things kind of easing back. I think, though, you take a look here technically at that July crude oil contract. As many of you have watched there, we've seen the price action here over several weeks really kind of come on down. Last week, we started seeing a turn in that market. And if you recall my post from last week, I was looking at the long side of that market. Since that time, we've started to see that market start to move up in what I would call a bullish channel formation. And although the market is pulling back here today, you can look at that bottom trend line. We haven't yet traded down to that area, but I do kind of like that. I think we're going to find support probably around that 82 area in that bull channel. If we take that out here, we could move all the way down to 81. Underneath 81, I'd become a little bit more nervous there, a little bit more bearish. But momentum indicators, I think, look good here to the upside. So, and I'd look to play that channel. Still like the target of $88 to $92 a barrel. Last week we got up, we were over 87 there at one point. Like I said, we're pulling back a little bit, but I think you could be looking to position there on the long side. For traders that like the intraday, give me a call. Tons of opportunities there, playing the ups and downs of that market. So a lot of opportunity, nice ebbs and flows in there right now. If you'd like to talk a little bit more in detail here and get put on my distribution list to receive the expectation and the actual numbers for the DOE reports that come out every Wednesday, give me a call on the trade desk. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. That number is 1-800-367-7290. And of course, remember that the risk of loss does exist in futures trading, and it may not be suitable for all investors. Good luck and good trading.